Hey everyone, welcome to another episode number 7 of our solo Challenge World Heroic Progression series, the series where we kind of just see how far we can get in Challenger World solo on our Wind Archer. Last time we left off doing a few bosses, taking a look at Darknell, and also, kind of easing our way into Arcus for the first time. So off the back of that, we have a ton of progression going on as far as bossing goes in this episode, and even a little bit of training, as well as some cubing. So we got a little mix of everything. Really good progress this week, even a little bit of Sia on our main over on Kronos. Well, not our main, but our main world over on Kronos, so we take a look at that. Ton of stuff going on here. And honestly, a bunch of nail-biter fights. I'm really excited for you guys to take a look at it. Hopefully you guys enjoy. So without further ado, let's jump into this week's progress. Alright, so now that we're 265, I did a little bit of grinding, got some more loot, and honestly I felt like taking a break. So I'm going to use this break to go and try to do a boss. I should be training because, it's still Sunday technically and we get all the extra bonuses, but I feel like bossing. I want to get silver. We are pretty close, as you can see, only 500 away, and I'm not going to be getting 10,000 without killing one of those this week. So I kind of want to do that, get it out of the way, and it'll also give me some extra Urda, fragments, and just straight up soul Urda. As I start farming, I'm up to 7 and 8 on my Hexa values, which means now I need 2 soul Urda in order to actually upgrade either of these. I'm going to get both of these to 9 pretty soon here, but for the time being, I can't upgrade either of these, so I really want to get some extra Urda. That'd be nice. Unfortunately, I stuck at Will, but honestly, it seems like the best option. I'm going to make sure that my familiars are topped up. So we're going to try regular Will. I don't really want to do practice Will unless I absolutely have to, just because I really want the money. I don't want to have to do this and not get the reward from it. I think that's everything. We'll even use a sparkling potion because I really hate this boss, like really bad. Can't forget my G skills, and that would be a tragedy. We're sitting at nearly 19 mil. Let's go. I think that's plenty for normal. Now it's all just up to my hands. Please send me out, dude. Please send me out. Oh my god, yes. You stupid spider. God damn it, I hate spiders, man. Ooh. Holy moly, man. I hate that fight so much. I feel like I have to just infinity lock in for that fight. And my legs are so tired. I was keeping a very small cat from sliding out between my legs that whole time. Yeah, that was super stressful. It's going to take me a while to chill out after that. But we get rewarded. Perfect. So, we get the silver chest. Hell yeah. I'm so glad we got this, because that was an annoying hurdle. And hopefully that means it'll only get easier going forward, even though I hate that boss. At least we don't have to do him anymore. Probably ever again. Well, I mean, technically, we don't have to do them ever again. Oh man, I'm so glad we were able to do that. The next one on our list is definitely going to be between Dunkel and Hard Lotus. Ooh, alright, let's do our Hexa real quick. I got rewarded with all this extra Hexa stuff. Gotta make sure to use it. Bam, bam, bam. And we can even show off our silver medal. Glad they added this new silver metal thing, or this metal transmog thing, so I could show it off even though I'm still using the Ursus one. Huge! Okay, cool. Let's see how much it's worth. If we talk to this guy, normal Will, 280 millones. So exciting. It's funny because I think he's so much more difficult than Gloom, and Gloom is worth a little bit more, so. Got a little baby cat, his name is Moose. He's on the mother. He's coming for your neck. He doesn't care what the heck. He's on the loose. Lucy
he's on the loose. He's a moosey moose, he's on the loose. He's a moose and he's on the loose. Coming for you.
Hey, there we go. 235. Really nice. It's been a really progressive. It's been a great week of progress. And for that, we're going to celebrate, I guess, Christmas yet again. Shout out. 2 Christmas boxes back to back. Hell yeah, 235. Oh my god. Yes, we get these rewards too. Snuck up on me right there. 10,000 tickets. We can get a couple levels, a little bit more damage. We do want to shoot for slime pretty soon. That'd be really nice. The sooner I can do slime, the more money I can get. I don't know. I really want my Mercedes to not feel so bad to play. So to that end, I might not use it on this character. Just, you know, trying to help out the whole account. So we are over here with our Mercedes. I don't even know if I've ever shown this character, but I like to pop in from time to time with my Sia and my Mercedes, maybe even my Mojuan, and kind of show you guys that I am still paying attention to my Chronos part of the account. This video series was originally fully focused on the total progress for my account, but obviously we've taken a big focus on the Challenger world, which is fine for the time being. But I want to make sure to jump in here from time to time and remind you I am still progressing the other characters on my account, like this Mercedes, which was my first ever boss mule, the first character to 210 outside of the Mojuan whenever I started the account, and I'm still slowly progressing. And that being said, I have pretty much never fed this Merc. It's really starving out here, so I took all of the node stones from Sia, threw it on my Mercedes, and it's going to make bossing so much better. That, along with any 2-second cooldown or 4-second cooldown I can get on the hat, is making a huge difference, and everything is super noticeable. So still building the account, progressing, and the Challenger world is just going to make that so much better whenever we get to those big notable breakpoints of Emerald and Diamond, I think they are. So definitely looking forward to that. Something else I've been looking forward to is Dunkel. So this is Darknell. A lot of people really struggle with Darknell. I didn't record anything at the time because I was kind of just locked in. It did take me a couple tries, but eventually we do take down Darknell. It was actually a really fun fight. I kind of said that at the end of the last video, and I kind of still think so. I haven't taken a shot at hard Darknell, which people do say is even more annoying, but I'm sure I'll enjoy that sometime in the future. For now though, this boss fight is actually pretty cool. It's really just about dodging everything that you possibly can with decent uptime and a lot of up jumps. If anyone is having struggles with this boss, I would highly recommend doing anything you can to master up jumps. Make sure to have your blink equipped. There was quite a few times where I would up jump and then just blink so that I could scoot myself as high as I possibly could. And then of course Wind Archer does have those air dashes, so that does make it a little bit easier. And I do have a shield, which does let me tank quite a few things, but if you have an iframe, that's great for this fight too. Honestly, this fight seems to be more about movement than anything else. The boss is not very hard and it doesn't take a ton of damage to take down, so I would honestly just practice on your movement. If you're able to survive for the 30 minutes and you have okay damage, you should be able to take it down, obviously within means, but I'm just saying, I know a lot of people are discouraged or hate this boss. I thought this boss wasn't nearly as bad as Will. I would rather do this boss 2 or 3 times before I do Will again, so overall, I liked it. I thought it was great, and we finally took it down, so that's super exciting. Another boss crystal for us. Well, there we go, our first 300 mil crystal. There we go. Darknell down, we're up to 11,650. If we can get through hard Lotus and hard Damien, that'll put us at an extra 3,000. Which pretty much puts us done with gold. And that'll give us the ring that we need, which is pretty insane. I'm gonna go back to grinding, and we'll see where we end up. I figured that it's since it's been some time and we've been pretty good at saving, why not be not so good at saving? So we can spend 1 bill. Just wanted to get some cubes and see if I can get anything good. I want to re-roll some of these drop items and meso items into hopefully better meso drop items. And also, I think I might try and actually get this tiered up to legendary so we can finally start using it. Man, this is really bad. We're okay. I was like, oh no. Alright, cool. So we got up to legendary. Let's hopefully get something. And we got 21 decks, so that's already an upgrade over the one we have. Hey, we got meso. Not too bad. We'll keep that for now. That's meso, but we need... Oh man, that's a lot of decks, but that is not that good, honestly. It's not really what we're going for either. And that wasn't what I wanted. And we won, but I mean, we could win a little bit more, so 1.5 bill. That's fine, it's fine. We saved a lot of money, so I'm not super worried about it. Alright, so we didn't get super lucky on the second ring, the heroic ring. It's still drop, which is fine. We ended up losing a meso line, which is kind of... Well, I mean, I guess not really, because we have this one now. So if you think about it, we got 20 meso right there. We got item drop, which we already had. We didn't change that one at all. This one, we actually got drop and all stat. So we got an all stat increase and a drop rate increase. So overall, we are sitting at 100% raw. 124 with HS, so that's really nice. So we are looking pretty good. I'm excited to re-roll this to hopefully get a unique meso. That'd be really nice, and then hopefully a unique crit line sometime. Looking forward to the Shiny Star Force. We're saving. We did save up around 4 bill, but obviously we spent a little bit just now. Nice little upgrade though. Definitely happy about it. And this next one is kind of a surprise. I wasn't really expecting to do Hard Lotus kind of anytime soon. You know, shout out to whoever looks at the MapleStory Reddit. Usually there's a lot of not so good stuff like Doomer stuff or just, you know, kind of whatever memes on there, which is fun here and there. But shout out to the Bowmaster that was kind of posting their progress here and there. They showed off that they were able to do Hard Lotus with a little bit less CP than me. And I am just going to straight up say it, I think that Bowmasters are quite a bit better at bossing than Wind Archers, or at least that's how it feels to me. So I figured with my slightly higher CP, I feel like I should be able to do it as well. So I kind of jumped in here hoping for a good result, but not really expecting anything. So I didn't do any voiceover for this. I was kind of just like, you know, gave it a couple tries, like, oh, you know, I'm getting kind of close here or there, but I was dying out kind of a lot in phase 3 here. There's just so much going on in phase 3. It's hard for me to survive even with my shields, and I'm not super used to it yet. The only experience I have with Lotus was old Lotus, whenever it was just dodging a bunch of stuff at the very end in phase 3. And this is definitely way more dynamic, so much stuff to dodge, so much stuff to get stunned by, and it's really easy to get comboed. And I really showcase that in this kill. I go from nearly full lives to 1 life in like less than 5 minutes. Kind of crazy. I was definitely running it down and feeding, and Lotus nearly collected me, but we actually ended up getting the kill at the end. I was so relieved and actually just kind of surprised. Honestly, it was a chill boss fight until the very end, so it was nice to get my blood going a little bit on such a old and, you know, kind of iconic boss for me. So that was really, really exciting. Oh man. That one got the heart racing. Holy moly. I just died a bunch of times in a row there. That was super sus. Honestly, my heart wasn't racing till the last like couple seconds whenever I was dying a bunch, and then it was like, whew. God damn, we're gonna get a berserk here for sure. Well, I wish that would have been insane. That's huge either way. God damn. So we had huge gains on the account this week. Honestly, I never expected to go through 3 big milestones in 1 week, taking down Normal, Will, Dunkel, as well as Lotus. I actually really never expected to go through so many, but I was really focused on taking them down. In 1 week, I really wanted to take them down so that I can do it again next week and try to get as much miso as I can, especially going into Star Force. I need every single cent that I can get. I just never expected it to progress so fast. So we already jumped up 3 whole bosses. We're still training halfway to 267. So way more than I could have ever expected. This was a really exciting week. We even made some small gear gains so that whenever we train, we get as much miso as we can. I do want to get some more drop gear, and I do want to get some more miso gear. And hopefully we even make some actual bossing gear that is better than the boss accessory set that they give us, so that we can progress a little bit further every single week. So thanks everyone for sticking around, checking out the progress, and I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to stick around, because next week we're gonna have a little bit more progress as well. I got a little sneak peek, and you guys are gonna want to check it out if you enjoyed this video. So thanks again for checking out the video. Hope you all enjoyed it, and I'll see you all next time.